First report we have is from the Snapchat, and the vulnerability was that you can delete anyone's spotlight directly, right? Remotely, you can delete someone else, the uploaded story, the Snap story, and you can delete that. And you can understand the impact of this vulnerability is that if someone else made a billions of views, right, and the video is got deleted, then they will lose all of the earning they have made on from that particular video, right? And the vulnerability was also very simple to execute. It was reported by prick9n, and the report is present on the hackerone.com. So the vulnerability was the IDOR type, and how the hacker did it is that he uploaded the one video on the website or on the Snapchat, and then he clicked on the delete snap button, right? So reason why we did it is that we can capture the delete request, right? The story delete request, and you can observe that there is this ID parameter in the request. And what is this ID is that this is the ID of this particular uploaded video, right? So what he did is that he changed this ID with the victim's video ID, and how you can receive that victim video ID is just simply sharing that story will give you the link. End of the link you are going to have this particular ID. So he swapped the ID here, and what happened is that he received the success, and the video from the victim accounts was deleted. And this was a very big security flaw, and the person who submitted this report received $15,000 bounty. The next up we have the Shopify, right? In the Shopify, admin privilege escalation was happening due to the faulty email verification. The vulnerability reported by the NGA log, and again this was on the hackerone.com. So what was going on here is that the attacker actually logged in pretty normally. He created the account using his own email, and he created the account. Now what he did, he tried to change this email with the owner of this particular website, or owner of the hostname of the My Shopify, right? This is the Shopify website, and whoever has this particular domain, he changed the email to that particular domain user email address. And what happened was, instead of confirmation mail going to that user or whatever the new email address, it was received on the attacker's own email address, because in the database this email address is stored, right? So the confirm email was received here. So it was pretty simple. He just clicked on confirm email, and the email address was successfully changed to the owner's email address. Now what's going on is that as this account is associated with the owner's email, that this account also received the admin privileges. This error was also pretty simple, but yet the impact was very big, because now anyone can do anything on that particular shop. The next up we have the United States of America Department of Defense. The vulnerability is the reset password poisoning and account takeover. This one is pretty common, and if you haven't watched how reset password poisoning works, then I am going to just explain, otherwise there is a full video, right? So what hacker did is that he clicked on the forgot password link, right? Captured the request, and as you can observe here that there is this username winner, right? And we have the host name, right? So what he did, he added the new header, which is X forwarded host, or he may also have changed this, right? What he did is that he added our own server as a header. So what we are trying to check is that if we send the request as a forward, what type of link we are receiving, right? So account is our own account winner, and the email we received, or the reset password link we received, is that exploit 0802, which is our own server link, and then we have forgot password, temp forgot password, and there is this token, right? So what just happened is that by giving this X forwarded host, we actually change the reset password link. Now what we need to do is that we need to send this type of malicious email to the victim, and if victim clicks on it, we will receive the access log, right? So what we did again, we changed username to the Carlos. Now what is going to happen is that we are sending this faulty email, right, to the Carlos's account, okay? And nowadays website actually, rather than showing a link, they just show the confirm button. And what happens is that most people change password button, and what happens is that most people just click on that particular email and don't read what the link is saying. They just go there, and we will receive the hit on our server that someone tried to access this particular directory on your server, right? You can simply start the Python HTTP server and port forward using nglog, and you can do that, right? So these three were very easy to exploit or very easy to hack type of vulnerability, and also had very big impact. That's why I decided that I will start this series from the vulnerabilities.